Boys and girls, today you are going to be dividing by 8 using repeated subtraction, a related fact, or multiplication table. Please read the story problem.
At Stephen's candy store, firewood is sold in bundles of 8 logs. He has 32 logs to put in bundles. How many bundles of firewood can he make?
Okay, what will Stephen do with the 32 logs? What will he do with the 32 logs? Bella? Put them into, okay, instead of saying bundles, what would you call it in math?
Groups.
Groups. He will put them into groups of what?
8. Oh, I forgot we're doing it in cursive.
Oh, you're right, I do too.
I forgot. Oh, right. We are doing it. Oh, I'm already responding.
Okay, the first way that they are showing you to do this is by using repeated subtraction. We have already done subtraction, boys and girls. You should know how to subtract. And when you are doing repeated subtraction for a division problem, you start with the big number, the dividend. The dividend goes on top. Then the divisor, which is 8 in this problem, 32 divided by 8, is going to be what you are subtracting every single time by. So 32 subtract 8 is 24. When you get the answer then goes up to the top of the next problem. And then you are subtracting by 8 again, the divisor. What's 24 minus 8? Savannah? 24 minus 8 is not 3. That's divided by 8. 16, doesn't everybody agree?
Yes.
16. Okay, then you have to put 16 on top. And then you are subtracting by 8 again. 16 subtract 8 equals what? No, it is not 6. Cooper? Nope. Tyson? 8. That's a doubles fact. 16. 8 plus 8 equals 16, correct?
Yes.
Therefore, 16 minus 8 has to equal 8. Then you put the answer on top again. And you have 8 minus 8, which is what?
0.
When you get to 0 is when you get to stop. You subtracted 8 how many times?
4.
4 times. So 32 divided by 8 equals 4. And how many bundles of firewood can he make? 4. You can also write 32 divided by 8 in the house. Okay, another way to find this answer is to do a related multiplication fact, which is 8 times what equals 32? 8 times what equals 32, guys? 4. So 32 divided by 8 is
4.
You can also write it like the house, in the house, or on top of the house, the answer. I want to see all of these answered. There is no reason for you to not have any of these not answered. We are doing this together. When I have been grading your papers, a lot of times I have to mark ones wrong on the front and on ones that we do together. Should not have to do that. You all should be paying attention. Another way to do this is by using a multiplication table. Stephen has, okay, this is a new problem. Grade the problem. Stephen has a log that is 16 feet long. If he cuts the log into pieces that are 2 feet long, how many pieces will Stephen have? So the problem is 16 divided by what? We don't actually know the divisor. Equals 2. Okay, to find this missing divisor, you can use a related problem that you know, if you do know that, which is blank times 2 equals 16. So, how to find this? What is the blank going to be? Find the factor 2, right here, factor 2 in the yellow, and then look down until you find the product 16. All the way down, they have it in green, right? Okay. Now, look to the left of it. What number is in the blue?
8.
8. So the unknown factor is what?
8.
So the square, blank square, is
8.
So what times 2 equals 16?
8.
8 times 2 equals 16. And then 16 equals 16, because 8 times 2 equals 16. 16 equals 16. So how many, so Stephen will have how many pieces?
8.
8. Okay, now time for share and show. Okay, number 32, read the problem. There are 36 people camping at Max's family reunion. They have cabin tents and vista tents. How many of each type of tent do they need to sleep exactly 36 people if each tent is filled? Explain. That is a huge family. Okay, so they have 36.
What if each family has 8 kids?
Okay, well, we don't want to need to worry about that. We need to worry about what it says in the graph. They are using cabin tents and vista tents. Okay, cabin tents can hold 10 people. Vista tents can hold 8. Now we can't go over. We had to have all the tents filled. So what do you think, guys? How many cabin tents and how many vista tents have they filled? We had to make 36. Okay, well, 36 divided by 10 is going to be, you can't do that. Okay? So you can't have, if you did even 3 cabins, that would be 10 each. That would be 30 people. But then you'd only need 6 more, and that tent holds 8. But we said all of them have to be filled. So 3 10s and 1 8 is not going to work to make 36, because that would be 38. So we can't do 3 10s. So we can't do 3 cabin tents. Okay, so if we did 2 cabin tents, how much would that be? How many people? Okay, that would be 20 people. So 2 cabin tents. Now, how many then would we need for vista? If there's 2 cabin tents, we have 20 people. How many more people would we need to find tents for? We have 20. We need to get to 36. How many more tents would we need to find for these people? What's 20 to get to 36? What you have to add? Or 36 minus 20? What's that answer?
Oh.
If you guys can't figure it out, maybe you should write it down and subtract.
I know.
36 minus 20. Do it if you can't figure it out. Write it on your paper. 36 minus 20. Where are the colors pencils you've been using? Go find it. What is 36 minus 20, guys?
16.
Can you make 16 with 8?
Yes.
How many 8s equals 16?
2.
Okay. So, 2 times 10 equals 20. Right? Okay, which is cabin tense. So 20 people in, oh, you're right, sorry. Yeah, it's cursive. 20 people in cabin tense. Okay, 2 times 10 equals 20. Now we did 36 minus 20 equals 16 people. Okay, so then we have to find tenths for 16 people. 16 divided by 8, because Vista has 8 people I can fit in them, equals what? 16 divided by 8.
2.
What is it, everybody?
2.
2. Vista. 2 Vista tenths. So, they will use 2 cabin and 2 Vista tenths. Okay, boys and girls, number 33. There are 32 people who plan to camp over the weekend. What is the least number of trail tents they need? Explain. Okay, how can we figure this problem out? There's 32 people, and we're looking at trail tents, which is how much? There can be 4 people to a tent. So what can we do to find the least number of tents we could use? Can we divide?
Yes.
Okay, what are we going to divide?
32
32 what?
people.
32 people divided by what, guys?
4.
4 what?
4 trail tents.
4 trail tents. Equals how much? Okay, so we had repeated subtraction. And then I said I'm not going to write down the answer. I want you to write the answer down. But then the label is trail tents. And that is basically explaining.